Hey folks, hope you're all well. Mark here again. I got an email today from Ikea. There's a huge new Ikea superstore being opened in my hometown of Reading in the summer, and they're building it at the moment. So obviously they're looking for quite a number of staff, and I applied about 3 weeks ago for a couple of different positions there, and I got a reply. And they want to see me for an initial interview in a local school next Saturday the 12th March, which I'm really excited about. I'm nervous, obviously, apprehensive. I'm very excited about the interview. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but I'm trying to not get so excited, because in case, obviously, I don't get it. It's only an initial interview. They want to know like my background, why I want to work with Ikea, or what your strengths are, whatever. But I am excited about it because those of you who watch my channel regularly will know that I'm looking for a job, and so far my job hunting has been pretty demoralising. I haven't had any replies to any. I haven't had any interviews. So this Ikea interview might not work out, but it's an interview, which is excuse me, an improvement on having no interview. So I'm excited about that. I love Ikea. Since I moved into my flat, I was planning to buy a lot of Ikea stuff, but obviously through not having a job, I haven't had the finances. If I were to get a job at Ikea, that would be wonderful, because I love the shop. I love what they do. Excuse me again. Damn broccoli pasta. I like their philosophy. If a lot of minimalists like Ikea because their furniture is very clean lines, very simple. So Ikea is kind of like a really good thing for minimalists. So I'm excited about that. And also, I just wanted to say, I've had a really pretty great 24 hours, and it's all because of my wonderful family. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell all of you not to take your family for granted, because we often can. Your mum, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunts, your grandparents, whatever, they're there for your whole life, aren't they? And you can just take that for granted, that they are just there and you can go to them. And I think it's very easy to forget that. You shouldn't take them for granted. And I am guilty in the past of not appreciating what my parents particularly have done for me. I have suffered with sort of anxiety since I was 9 years old. I've had this dissociative disorder. I've had depression. And they've always just absolutely stood by me. I mean, I know whatever happens to me, they'll be there for me. They've already said that when I move out of my flat on the 25th of April, if I haven't found somewhere, I can stay at their place. They've got a bungalow. They downsized, and it's quite a large bungalow, but they have sort of 2/3 bedrooms. The third bedroom's being used as a dining room. So if I did have to stay there, it's going to be a little bit awkward, and that's why I don't want to stay with my parents, because I want my parents to have their home as it is and not have me there getting in the way, which they would say to me, that's ridiculous, you're not in the way, you're our son. And I understand all of that. I just wanted to say that over the years, my mental illness, my parents and my sister have always stood. My sister's not particularly well at the moment. She has really quite bad depression. She's suffered with that for a number of years. She's going through a lot of difficult times with work, and she's just found out somebody she works with could have very serious cancer, and she's got to have therapy and chemotherapy, whatever. So yeah, I just want to take this opportunity to maybe the next time you see your parents or a member of your family, the next time you speak to them, just say thank you to them, or let them know how much you care and how much you love them, because you can take them for granted, and I've certainly taken my family for granted. I don't now. I guess I don't know, maybe it's like you get wiser with age and you realise that how important your family are, and my family are so important to me, that they mean the world to me. And I feel quite guilty because in the past I haven't always been particularly nice to my family. I used to blame my family for my sort of health problems when I was much younger, maybe because I didn't understand. I used to sort of think, well, it's probably the way they brought me up, or some sort of hereditary thing, which is just, my parents brought me up the very, very best way that they possibly could, and they did a wonderful job. And I realise now that when I was a kid and a teenager, bringing me up was probably difficult, because I did have anxiety and I did have a lot of problems, emotional problems. And I realise that my family are just so important to me now, and I love them all very much. I would do anything for my family. I would, if I had to sacrifice anything that I loved, or had to sacrifice myself even to help my family, I would do that, and I wouldn't even hesitate. That hasn't always been the case, which I feel very bad. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video and just say, be very aware of your family and enjoy every moment with them, because we've had some problems in our family recently with family members hospitalised, and it makes you realise that you might think your family are there all the time, but it only takes a second for something bad to happen, and a member of your family might be gone forever. So just let your family members know that you appreciate them and you appreciate what they do for you. Yesterday I went to my parents late afternoon. Mum cooked a dinner. They let me stay the night because of all the noise that's going on upstairs, so I could get a good night's sleep. We sat up till late watching TV and laughing and joking and fooling around, and which was wonderful. I slept in the dining room on the old camping bed. The family cat Max jumped up on me and was all snuggled and warm, and it almost made me feel like I was a little kid again, being back with your mum and dad and them sort of taking care of you, even though I'm in my late 30s. It made me feel like a safe, warm, loved child. I think that's what your family do, don't they? No matter how old you get, when you go to your parents' house and your mum makes you a dinner that you used to love when you were a kid, or you sit around playing board games that you used to do, it makes you feel like you're a kid again, and your family just make you feel safe and loved and wanted. So yeah, I'm going to end this now because it's got a bit too long, and I feel quite emotional about talking about my family because they're wonderful. So yeah, just appreciate your family, don't take them for granted. And when you are with your family, live in the very moment, be mindful of the moment. Don't wish those moments away, because they're very precious. So yeah, thank you for watching. Just thought I'd share with you that I have an interview with Ikea. I thought I'd let you know that you ought to appreciate your family, and let me know. Yeah, that's a point actually. Let me know what sort of videos you want to see on here. I realise that I haven't made many videos on minimalism, which, given my channel name, that's a really bad thing. So maybe I'll start making more videos on minimalism. The problem is with job hunting and looking for somewhere to live, I'm just so busy. I mean, I'm doing this video now and it's Saturday night and I'm really bored because I've got nothing to do. So I thought I'd have a chat with you guys. I wish I could chat with you guys, in a live way, because I think that would be really cool to get to know some of you. So anyway, I'm going to finish this now because it's nearly 10 minutes long. So love your family, love yourselves, practice mindfulness, be in the moment and appreciate every moment that you've got with people.